All right, I'm gonna do a quick review of my music players. I got the Fiio M11 and the Hiby R6 Pro. Both are great music players. I'm not too experienced. I've only owned three so far. That's my original. That's the OG, the Basso DX90. Good music player, pretty neutral, and that's where I want to start. So this one, the Fiio, kind of, sort of reminded me of this one. Very neutral, great sounding, well balanced DAP. And then this one, the Hiby, is more, as they say, more musical, more smooth. The sub bass is just on point. What else? So good and bad though overall. I love everything about this. Little volume wheel, the buttons on the top to turn on the screen, the interface, everything so much smoother and better. Look at that, how it moves. So I give Fiio a lot of props for their interface and all that. That's amazing. Let's see, what else? So this one, the Hiby, buttons are all on the side. Interface is pretty good. One thing, and to me the deal breaker that this has, is that MSEB. And that right there is the reason why I love this player. The other one doesn't have it. All it has is the basic EQ. This one has an EQ as well, and it has this. I'm not a fan of the EQ, you know. I mean, if you are, that's awesome, but this is really self-explanatory. I've messed with this one a lot. Kind of gives it the overall temperature, cool, bright. I like it warm, a little warm when I listen to headphones. This was from my car. My car bass is crazy, so I put the temperature a little brighter, so it's not too bass heavy in the car. But yeah, I love the sound of this player. Like I said, smooth, great bass, sub bass. Everything is clear, detailed, very musical player. And then this one, like I said, very neutral, very balanced. Just, I don't know. To me, this was too plain. This reminded me so much of this guy right here. And I wanted something a little different. And trust me, right? I got this one first. And when I was listening to all my music, I have about 20,000 songs. When I listened to all my music that I've been listening to forever, it sounded different. This sounded just like that. This had more, I don't know, more depth. It's just, oh, great player. So the cons, everything has a pro and con. The con of this one, which I hate, is that when I want to import new music, if I click right here, go to my SD card and say I have a new album by AC/DC. If I just select that and I click start scanning, it's going to erase my entire library and just keep AC/DC. I have no idea why it does that. So every time I add a new song, a new album, whatever, you have to rescan the entire library. But it's actually pretty fast for having 20,000 songs. To scan everything takes about, I don't know, 7-8 minutes or so, and that is a big problem though. But I kind of was thinking about this for weeks. Which one am I going to return? So to me, what it comes down to more is the sound, and this sounds better. And also, I did email the Hiby support, and they're actually pretty cool. They want a video of what's going on, and hopefully they'll fix it, you know. But like I said, it's kind of an annoyance. And but yeah. And then also, I guess, had some issue with the Bluetooth. When I connect this Bluetooth to my wife's car, it doesn't have the artist information on there. I don't know why. It used to. Then I updated this, and then it kind of went away. And I contacted Hiby support again, and they said they'll get on it and hopefully they'll fix it. But to me, if it doesn't have the artist information or whatever on the screen, I don't care. And that's my wife's car. I don't drive it every day. To me, the most important thing is the sound, and this sounds amazing. Like I said, I'm not knocking the Fiio. Fiio is awesome in every way, but I don't know. To me, it sounded so plain, very basic. I don't know. I mean, not trying to sound bad, but I don't know. But yeah, let me think of anything else. Both screens look pretty nice. I say this one looks a little better. They both, seriously, they're both very similar DAPs in a way, but to me, this one beats it by, yeah, by the way it sounds. Oh, another thing, the battery life. Both have really good battery. I've been messing with this one for about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes. And then this one, what is it at? 68%. I've been listening to this guy for almost 4 hours since I last charged it. So they're both pretty good. You get about 10, 11 hours of battery life. And the standby mode is fantastic. If I never turn off my player. I never shut it down, never close it. All I do is pause the song and turn off the screen. If I'm going to work for 8 hours, put the screen back on. The battery percentage is honestly exactly the same. Maybe one time it'll go down by 1%, but that's amazing. To me, it has really good standby mode. Like I said, both of them do. So yeah, I'm gonna return this guy, and it's like I said, this one looks amazing. Great looking player. This one's a little smaller. Here's a size comparison. Anyone's curious? The thickness looks like the Fiio is a little thicker. I don't know, about the same, but yeah. Like I said, this one had little issues with the scanning thing. That was my main thing, and yeah, that was my main thing. But to me, it's worth it just to scan that whole library again, just for some incredible sound. Like I said, this player is very warm. It's just, I even had the EQ on and the MSEB everything off, and they had this everything off, and I went back and forth, same song, same quality of songs. A lot of them are FLAC, and there's a huge difference. Like I said, this one's more warm, it's a little more sub bass. It kind of has that more, you feel the music. And like I said, this one, it's pretty good, but yeah, just, I don't know. Like I said, reminded me so much of the DX90. Probably a little better, but not that far. And this one, whole different level of sound. Good job, Hiby. And that's it. Any questions? This is my first review, by the way. If I sound stupid or very repetitive, sorry. Just wanted to be, just wanted to give some helpful information to people that are wanting to know which one to choose. And yeah, comment. Ask any questions you want, any tips for making this one sound better before I return it, let me know. But like I said, I was mentioning with the EQ, it's got a little better, but it cannot be the same as this one. Not even close. I don't know, but yeah, comment. I'll answer all your questions. All right, thanks.